Hey, what's going on, you guys? So, I want to take a real quick look at Netflix's new original film, Work It, starring Sabrina Carpenter and Jordan Fisher. After pretty much blowing her interview with her dream college, Duke University, Quinn Ackerman decides to start her own dance team to seem like she's more out there, I guess, to make her seem more interesting than all the other candidates so she can get into her dream university. And I'm gonna be honest, this is the second dance movie Netflix has made, and I expect it to be about the same as the last one, Feel the Beat. But what I did not expect out of this movie was how bland it is. I remember, if you saw my review of Feel the Beat, you know I thought that one was very bland by the numbers as well. This one took this to a whole new level of bland. This is one of the most cliche, stereotypical movies I have seen in a really long time. The casting is excellent for this movie, and the cast does everything they can. The problem is the lead, Quinn Ackerman, is not very interesting. The choreographer they get, famous dancer Jake Taylor, played by Fisher, doesn't have a lot of personality to him. Apparently he blew out his knee dancing at some point, and that's why he hasn't been dancing, and this ends up meaning jack shit in the movie, as it only comes up one other time when he's dancing and his knee starts hurting. Other than that, it's never brought up again, and every other time he's able to dance just fine. So I don't know what the point of that was. Like I said, the lead's not very interesting. Her friend, is it Jazz, I think is her name? She's dull as a rock. The actress does fine, but the character has nothing going for her. As well as their pretty much rival, played by the dude who I swear is the guy who plays Wally West on The Flash show. He's just your stereotypical bully jackass guy. Who's way up in his own ass. That's not how you phrase that, but you know what I mean. He's too far up his own ass. There you go. That's how you're supposed to phrase that. And the story's very predictable. It's formulaic. You've seen this movie a billion times. The side characters have no personality to them. The cast tries their hardest, but they cannot get out of the script. Their characters have, like I said, they have no personality, they have no lines that actually give them defining traits. They have, one thing about them that's explained in some quick exposition in a montage, and that's all we get out of their characters. I swear, those side characters that they get to join their dance team have all of 3 lines apiece. And that's not enough to establish character. The songs chosen for this movie were kind of hit and miss. I wasn't a huge fan of the music choice for Feel the Beat either, except for a few. This one was, like I said, really hit and miss. There were some songs I'm like, okay, this is okay, these are okay songs. And the other ones I'm like, oh, shut this crap off. I can't listen to this anymore. So yeah, the dancing is fine. You would hope so. It's a dance movie, like I said. There's not much to talk about this movie. It's so bland that I cannot, even something like Feel the Beat, I was able to talk, I can talk about for a while. I can understand, I can say what works, what doesn't. This movie, not much works. The cast is fine, and the dancing is okay, but there aren't even that many dance sequences to begin with. This movie is only an hour and a half, and it feels like it. This movie rushes through plot points so fast, and it creates a bunch of plot holes, and there's so many, I'm not even going to get into them here. But this has plot holes big enough to drive a truck through, and it's because the script never slows down. It rushes through everything, because thankfully the movie moved at that's both a pro and a con in its favor. Pro, it was mercifully short. I think Feel the Beat was like 20 minutes longer. I know I'm making a lot of comparisons to Feel the Beat, but it's 2 dance movies from Netflix that have basically almost the same premise, and they were just made a couple months apart from each other, so it's hard not to make any comparisons here. I think Feel the Beat was actually better. I've seen Sabrina Carpenter do some good stuff, but again, her character has nothing going for her. I like Jordan Fisher. He's a good actor, and man, is he growing up. Last thing I saw him in was Teen Beach 2, I believe, and that was 5 years ago. Yeah, this guy looks a lot different, and I was okay. That's not a problem. It's fine, it's 5 years, someone's gonna grow, but that was kind of jarring, actually, because I didn't watch any of the trailers for this movie. Most of the movies I've watched this year, I did not watch any trailers for. Pretty much the last 5 movies in a row, I didn't watch any trailers. Feel the Beat, Eurovision, this one, Artemis Fowl, Yeah, there were more. There are more. I just can't think. Oh, Spencer Confidential, Extraction, Old Guard. How are those? How am I blanking on those? And those are all far superior films to this one, except for Artemis Fowl. That sucked. But yeah, there's not much to talk about this with this movie. Don't bother seeing it. It's not very good. It's not a horrendous movie. It's not nearly as bad as some of the movies I've seen this year. It's not even the worst Netflix movie I've seen this year. Animal Crackers and Eurovision still take that for the bottom. But yeah, I got nothing else to say. This is probably the most bland film I've seen all year. Don't bother watching this one. I'm gonna give, what's the title of the movie? Work It. I forgot the freaking title. I'm gonna give Work It a D+. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more reviews, hit that subscribe button down below. Give me a like and comment if there's any more movies that I haven't reviewed that you want me to check out. I'll be sure to look at that. And what are some of the upcoming movies you want me to look at? Because there are a few more that I'm coming up with. If you follow my Instagram, you know I'm going to be doing... I have a schedule planned out for the next few. I'm going to be looking at Project Power next week. Then I'm going to look at a few Disney films, The One and Only Ivan, then the new Phineas and Ferb movie, then possibly Mulan. That could either be that week. It'll either be that or Capone, because I haven't seen that yet. But it's coming to Amazon Prime within a couple days, so I'll check it out then. But yeah, so that's all I'm gonna say, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.